I've seen shit go wrong, like really wrong for certain people because they try to tamper with someone else's free will. This law of the universe, where you reap what you sow, it applies for every single person because everybody's equal in the eyes of God. So if you're doing something behind someone's back to will them to do something that they're not personally agreeing to do, you are going to be struck with consequences, especially if these people are protected in the spiritual realm in a way that you do not understand. Just because they don't practice openly, or they are overtly open about what they do in the spiritual realm, or that they seem unfamiliar, or they seem like they are not much educated in that realm, it doesn't mean that they're not protected. You don't know their ancestry, you don't know their lineage, you don't know who's protecting them in the spirit realm, and you don't really know who they're really working with behind the scenes. If they don't talk about it, then you're never going to know that. And just because someone doesn't talk about what they do or who they work with, who they're getting help from, doesn't mean that they're not working with anybody. So you messing with people like that is going to bite you in the ass. It doesn't matter that you are doing shielding work, protection work, because ultimately you're messing with the law of the universe. You're messing with someone's free will. So when you do that, it's going to bite you in the ass 100% of the time. Does manifesting somebody work? It does work, yes. You can definitely manifest people. But if they have already drawn boundaries towards you, where they have personally expressed to you that they do not want you near their vicinity, that is their personal truth. So if you mess with that, and they are someone who has a protection in the spiritual realm, they have a strong team protecting over them, or ancestors watching over them, you are going to get attacked. And in a way that is not really an attack, but it's going to put you down the hole of misery. If you do obsession work against people like this, and they're protected, it's going to come right back to you, and you are going to become more obsessed. You are going to become more crazy. And you can usually tell, when you look into these people's eyes, you can tell that they are kind of like, they've gone a little cuckoo. Why? Because they are selling their soul by doing that kind of work. Trying to pull that energy in from people, from somebody who has drawn boundaries. So they're using their energy, they're selling their soul to reel them in, but it's not going to work, which makes you go even more crazy. So do not, I repeat, do not mess with someone's free will, because you are not above the law of the universe.